guys. Thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja Slay asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to go. The nugget today is it'll soon be over and the promise will come to pass. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go ahead and do what? Check up this manifestation jar and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, let's see. And I pulled out two and they are wet. Ooh, God got you at core, and indeed he does. And what else? We have more happiness, and we'll tell you that all day long. Y'all, I woke up this morning with a new song in my head. Yes, I did. Y'all know I write songs. And this song went like this. Dry your eyes, don't you cry, 'cause everything will be alright, be alright. Dry your eyes, don't you cry, 'cause everything will be alright, be alright. The promise will come to pass. The problem you thought it would last, but it'll soon be over. The promise will come to pass. The problem you thought it would last, but it'll soon be over. So dry your eyes, don't you cry, 'cause everything will be alright, be alright. Isn't that beautiful? I was like, yes, God, okay, I hear you. I'm not crying over here, but I get the message. Yes, I do. And I wanted to share it with you guys, because why? It indeed is going to be all right. Your promise is going to come to pass. The problem that you're in right now, that trial and tribulation, I know you're thinking it's going to last a long time, but guess what? It will indeed soon be over. And then you shall what? Manifest. Indeed, indeed, indeed. There's something my mom used to sing way back when I was little. She used to always wake up singing this right here. And it would say, if God said it, I believe it. That settles it. You remember that, mama? Almost every morning. If God said it, I believe it. That settles it. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's at it again. But I was too young to know what she was talking about, because, you know, when you're real young, you don't really experience trials and tribulations and hardships like your parents. But when you become an adult, okay, and you get into the deep of this journey called life, then you realize, okay, I better stick with what God said, because whatever God says, it settles it. So now I find myself walking around my house going, where? If God said it, I believe it, and that settles it. So it settles it. If you could just stick to who you are at core, and that's God, which means what? You'll be standing on God's word, and then guess what? You'll understand that what? If God has said that you're going to manifest this, that, and the other, that settles it. You believe it. Why? Because you're rocking out with who you truly are at core. So it settles it. It doesn't matter what anybody says on the outskirts that, hey, no, that's not true. It doesn't work like that. That's not how you get this. That's not how you get that. But if God said, if God has said, if God has put the desire in your heart and you have put that request in, if God has said it, guess what? You just stick to believing and knowing without a shadow of a doubt who you are at core. And guess what? That thing is settled. It's going to happen. The problem will soon be over. And the promise indeed will what? Come to pass. So listen, if you was over there in a funk today, not knowing what to do, and you was covered in tears of sorrow, tears of when it's going to be over, whatever, I'm here to tell you that it'll soon be over. Just stick to staying aligned and connected, which means what? God at core is leading within your life, and now you have some clarity within your journey, and therefore what? You won't be over there in a state of worration, okay? You get what I'm saying? So listen, stay aligned and connected. This thing's gonna work out for you. It'll soon be over. The promise will come to pass. And guess what? Like my mom say, what? If God said it, I believe it. And that what? Settles it. Hope y'all got it good. But if y'all didn't, listen, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mess with smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. And remember, if God said it, I believe it. That settles it. Say it with me. Mama, sing it with us. Sing it with us, mama. If God said it, I believe it. That settles it. One more time for my mama. One more time for my mama. What? If God said it, I believe it. That settles it. Yeah. One more time for God. God, what? If God said it, what? I believe it. That settles it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.